Everyone, I'd like you to meet Victoria. It's Victoria's birthday today. Isn't it, Victoria?
Yes.
Don't... What did I tell you? I said to Victoria, please don't talk because you don't have a microphone on and we've only got one. Is it your birthday, Victoria?
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, Victoria. There we go, sit down. I can't help but notice that the studio audience gave a much warmer reception to Victoria than they did to me. And I don't recall Victoria giving them free candy. Maybe she did. Maybe they knew it was her birthday. Maybe it's just because they realise I'm trying to make American broadcasting better by having members of the public on when it's their birthday. How can I make his life very difficult? Offer to have members of the public. So if it's your birthday and you'd like to be on TV... No, I'm kidding about that. You can't be on... Anyway, this is CBS, you know. Frankly, you can do better. And, what else I was going to... Oh, yeah, did you notice I didn't ask Victoria her age? That's very important. Never ask a lady her age. I have learned this now. I didn't know it earlier on. Hence, I'm on my third marriage. But... I can say that Victoria and I were never married. Were we ever married, Victoria? Maybe in the 80s? No. Did I just leave myself open for a lawsuit there? You know, I like it better when we have puppets.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey, look at you! How are you? Come on out. Thank you. That's enough, everyone. Thank you very much. All right. Really, honestly, thank you. I know I am also pretend excited too. Please, sit down, relax. The fun stops here. You look naughty tonight. Do you have to be punished? Yeah, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. You know, it actually is a great day for America today because today is Donald Duck Day. Yes, I know. I didn't know it was a real day either. It is a real day. I don't know who started it. I'm guessing Disney were involved, but I don't know who started it. I celebrated Donald Duck Day today by walking around the office wearing no pants. Well, I kind of do that most days. Do you know why? Because the interns have to learn that life is hard. They're walking around enjoying their firm young buttocks. They should see, this is what will happen to you, kids. Hey, did you hear the American Idol runner-up, Adam Lambert? He admitted today that he was gay. I was like, oh. Like, oh, what a surprise. The only person surprised by this, of course, is Ryan Seacrest. He was like, what? So that's why he was such a good kisser. Now I get it. And there's a clinic in Virginia this week who is offering free Botox for the unemployed. So I think it's awesome. It means when you're upset about not having a job, no one will be able to tell. You can be just like... I get to spend more time with the family. It's awesome. And in a packed news day today, apparently... yeah, I know, I'd never say that. Should I say that again? Packed news day? It's been a packed news day, everybody. Anyway, one of Pablo Picasso's sketches was stolen in France. There's no eyewitnesses to the crime, but authorities say that it might look something like this. The thief... there you are, there you are. I did your joke. You happy? Yeah, all right. Anyway, the Al Gore is back in the news today because President Obama is saying he might send him to North Korea to negotiate with Kim Jong-il. And I'm like, what? Is sending Al Gore a good... Al Gore? Al Gore. Al Gore. Hey, are you sending Al Gore? What's coming to go with Al Gore? Yeah, come over here, Al Gore. I give you some Tutti Frutti ice cream. How's about it? Al Gore. They're sending Al Gore. I'm thinking if you're going to send a vice president to negotiate with a madman, why don't you send Joe Biden? At least Biden speaks the language of crazy. He understands the ways of the bonkers. Hey, Kim Jong, do you like trains? I can't remember if Al Gore does his beard right now or not. Because if so, that's good. It's like Robin Williams. It's the same rule. Robin Williams' beard in the movie. It's a good movie, no beard, bad movie. I think maybe it's the other way around. There's a saying that helps you remember it. Liquor before beard or something. Anyway, Kim Jong-il, anyway, is, of course, the ruler of North Korea. Do we have a picture of Kim Jong-il? There he is. Right. That is one angry lesbian. Let me see that again. Look at that. You don't know me, mister. He's been acting up a lot lately, Kim Jong-il. Yesterday he sentenced 2 American journalists to a labour camp. And a couple of weeks ago, he tested another nuclear weapon. I think he thinks he's a Bond villain. He's like... Next thing you know, he'll be living in a hollowed-out volcano with an army of robot skeletons, and he'll be stroking a large... cat, to be stroking a large cat. I didn't say it. He'll be stroking a large cat. Do you like my cat, Mr. Bond? If you're not familiar with North Korea, of course, we've got a map. Do we have a map of North Korea? There it is. North Korea, bad. Okay. See a Borat and Narnia. Very simple, really. You can see North Korea and South Korea are separate countries. The South is nice, the North is evil. It's like the Dakotas, really. South Dakota nice, North Dakota evil. Everybody knows that. Yes, it's ruled. North Dakotans ruled by psychotic dictator Governor John Hoeven. Now, I only say that, it's not true, but his sister Kathy works on this show, so if I say that, she'll be all mad. You're welcome, Kathy. She'll be like, why are you saying my brother's a psychotic dictator? Maybe the truth hurts, Kathy. Maybe it hurts. Anyway, it's North Korea I'm talking about. I'm not sure what North Korea does besides threaten us with nukes and throw big parades. You can always tell, by the way, how evil a country is by their marching. The freakier the marching, the more evil the country. Like the Nazis had this, right? Pretty evil. Russians had that kicking dance thing. The North Koreans do the Macarena. It's true, they march to the music of the Macarena. We have actual footage of a North Korean parade too. Play the parade, look at this. See? I liked that. I liked it better than your Picasso joke, if you don't mind me saying so. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. probably didn't notice what I said there. I went to say, welcome back, everybody, and I went, welcome back, Igglygate. And you're like, Craig, what does Igglygate mean? And I say, well, it's... Excuse me a second. There's the door, but why? It's Joel McHale from TV's The Soup. Joel McHale.
Hello, Craig Ferguson.
How come you wear a tie on your show, but you come to visit me, you don't wear a tie?
I don't care about this show.
Okay. You want to do the emails with me then? Is that why you're here?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's what you told me to do.
I do. I said ring the doorbell when I say Igglygay. But I said Igglygay.
I hear that all the time.
It's kind of like gay, but more Iggly.
Speaking of, Adam Lambert admitted being gay. Right?
Yeah.
I just want to say, for the record, I am not as gay.
You're pretty gay, though. Yeah.
That's what my wife thinks and my kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I right?
Are you reading them alone to yourself?
Yeah, it's a new technique I'm trying. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right. This is from Dean, and Dean lives in Esophagus in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, he lives in an esophagus.
The wintertime must be hell for him.
Yeah. I think he's probably Flemish. You're welcome, pre-med students.
No, that was good.
That was it good?
Yeah.
No, that was good. It says, Dear Mr. Ferguson, they didn't put you in because he probably didn't know you were going to be here.
No, he had no idea.
All right.
What a jerk.
Yeah, I know.
He should have anticipated it.
Well, he probably... Yeah, maybe it's just for me. Maybe I shouldn't read it to you.
Go ahead.
All right. But no, I should read it out. It says, Dear Mr. Ferguson, on The Price is Right the other morning, Drew mentioned...
Boring.
Yeah, you're right. All right, this is from Mallory in Lafayette in Louisiana.
Yep.
All right. Mallory, also famous for being in Boy Meets World.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you have her on your show, the one that played Mallory?
Yes, we have Danielle Fisher.
Yeah. She played Mallory
Network.
in Boy Meets World?
I never watched it. You watched it. You were into it.
No, I was drunk. It was the 1980s.
I don't recall. She's great.
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Have you been to Lafayette?
Lafayette? No, I haven't. I have been to Louisiana, though.
I've never been there.
Really? It's awesome.
All right.
Okay.
I don't...
All right, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay. What dead person would you least want to be haunted by? You see? You have to think about this. Least wanted to, not most want to be haunted by. Because you were probably thinking most haunted, and you were thinking, oh, who's breasty?
Right.
You know, and...
Wait, what?
Breasty, you know.
Oh. Okay, so you think you would want to be haunted by a large-breasted person, or not to be haunted by a large-breasted person?
I can't make up my mind, but I'm European, so we're like that.
All right. I'm going to go... I mean, I am haunted now by the images of Ryan Seacrest, but those are bad enough. I'm going to go with... boy, this is tough.
I think I would least want to be haunted by a... by someone who was scary. Yeah. I think we did I think we did pretty well there.
I think I failed on that one.
Yeah, no, that's all right. We can cut it out.
Can you really? No. It still says my name there.
I know.
Okay.
It's in case I forget.
This is... Who would you mistake me as?
Oh, I don't know, someone giant and frightening. I'm thinking I'm heading towards the Addams Family. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yes.
All right, then.
Skeletor.
That's
all right. He-Man, but...
Well, Skeletor was on He-Man.
He-Man,
yeah. You know, the Addams Family, that would have been a much better show if Skeletor...
But I see myself as kind of a albino skeleton walking around all the time.
All right. This is from Stephanie in Vancouver, British Columbia. Right. That's in Canada. You ever been there?
I've never received any emails come from Canada.
Oh, yeah. And half of the country speaks French and the other half speak English. It's hilarious.
That's crazy.
No, it's like a sitcom.
And they all show up and they have to live with each other?
They have a giant couch in the middle of the country and they're like, whoa, and then they've got a wacky neighbor. That's us. Yeah. We're the wacky neighbor.
That's great.
I know. Right, Stephanie in Vancouver in British Columbia.
My mom grew up there.
Vancouver? Mm-hmm. Is she Canadian?
Yep.
Are you half Canadian?
I'm half Canadian.
Leave! I'm kidding.
My microphone keeps... All right.
Yeah, we'll
there we
put
go.
it in another pocket then.
All right.
We used up all our microphones on Victoria.
I heard her voice. It's very deep. And sexy.
All right.
Did you give her the tiara?
Just knock it off, all right?
Did you give her the tiara?
I did not give her the tiara. She
just
arrived
wore
wearing
that
it.
out.
Yeah, she wore it. Apparently she's some kind of princess.
It's my birthday all the time.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I wear a tiara. Don't you wear a tiara on your birthday? You can have it all, girlfriend. I'm telling you that. Anyway, Stephanie in Vancouver says, are you going to come to the Olympics in 2010? Well, are you? Are you going to go?
We are competing.
Oh, yeah. I'm in 100-yard douchebag. What are you in?
Ice dancing. What else?
Do you know that one they have where they run around waving a ribbon?
Rhythmic gymnastics?
Yeah, that's
what you want to do?
Yeah, why not? I'd like to do that, actually.
That's what I grew up playing.
You are half Canadian, aren't you, John?
How dare.
All right, this is from Kirsten in Powhatan in Virginia.
Wow. You know how to pronounce that.
Virginia? Or Powhatan? I'm guessing it's wrong. It's probably Powhatan.
All right, go ahead. Read that.
All right. Dear Craig, Stephen Wright hasn't been on in the show in a while. What's he doing now? Yeah, Stephen Wright used to come on and help me read the emails. I don't know. I wish we could have back.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's a joke.
Have you checked? Do you know how he is?
Stephen? Yeah, he's pretty good. Here's how I'm guessing how he's going to be, right? If you be me and I'll be Stephen. Ask me how I am.
So, what are you up to these days? How are you doing? I'm not wearing pants.
Yeah. All right, that's enough. All right, that's enough. All right, sit down.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. We can cut that out. Right, do you be me and I'll be Stephen Wright? Ask me then, go. No.
Stephen, how are you?
Fine. Okay, that's it. This is we have got no more time left, so let's do one more.
Are you kidding? No,
we'll do one more.
not.
Yeah, well, you used it all up doing your thing. You did all that beady beep stuff. I didn't come on your show and cause trouble.
You did too. You screamed obscenities.
You're on basic cable. That's what you're meant to do on basic cable.
He came to E and was like, "Is this the needle exchange?" And like, yes, basically it is. Come on.
All right, this is from AJ in Honolulu, which is in Hawaii.
It's Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Which is in Canada. Oh, this is too boring.
Yeah, this is...
Do you want to see my cup?
Yep.
All right, there it is. There you go. Joe McHale, everybody. We'll be right back. Cheeky Monkeys. Oh, look, Cheeky Monkeys, Victoria. I got you a present. During the commercials. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, don't milk it. If it's your birthday and you would like a free tiger given to you on TV, contact Conan O'Brien, care of NBC. Now listen, a lot of people don't know this, but it's true. You know Prince Charles, he's not only the Prince of Wales, but he's also the king of late-night television in the UK. Take a look at this clip from Prince Charles's BBC Late Night Show.
Live from Buckingham Palace, it's the Rather Late programme with Prince Charles. Brought to you by the British Comedy Association. British comedy, giving Englishmen an excuse to wear women's clothing since 1562. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of late night.
Hi, welcome to London. Welcome to the Rather Late programme. I'm your host, TV's Prince Charles. Hey, hey. Knock it off. Hey, I just got back from Paris, where I did a little sightseeing with President Obama. It was awesome. We got to see the most beautiful sights, the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, Michelle Obama's arms. They're dreamy. Also this weekend, tennis legend Roger Federer. Roger Federer won his first French Open trophy. And they give you a trophy for playing a game with fuzzy balls? I think I just found a dream job for Ryan Seacrest. Let's ascend to the throne, shall we? That's enough music. Let me just see if I can... I'll just pop this in there for a moment. There you are. Do we have time for a parchment? Oh, thank you. All right, this one's from Kim Jong in North Korea. Kim Jong. This is from Kim Jong says, Dear Prince Charles, I am a totalitarian leader who's trying to get nuclear weapons. Why are people mad at me? Kim Jong. Well, Kim, don't worry about it. Even with nuclear weapons, you'll never be as crazy as the parents on John and Kate +8. And now it's time for a segment that we like to call Thrown Up. Yeah, all right. This is all right, yeah. West Side. Anyway, this is where I keep it real about the issues that piss me off. First topic, Americans. You guys think you're so great because you've got baseball hats and real teeth. Well, just remember, us Brits gave the world Susan Boyle and Scary Spice and mad cow disease. I bet you're a bit of a mad cow in private, aren't you? You're like a big rodeo bull, aren't you? I bet I could stay on you for 8 seconds. Ooh! Ooh! Topic 2. Fiat's takeover of General Motors. Fiat's takeover of General Motors. As a free market capitalist, I think this idea is crap. Although I can say from personal experience that it is a lot of fun to be overpowered by a bunch of Italians. Topic 3. People who aren't royal. They don't play polo, they do unseemly things like work for a living, and then they make fun of my family just because we're lazy inbred freaks who live off the States. Now, what's the deal with that? Oh, is that the sheep? All right, I heard it. Join me next week when my guest will be the most beautiful girl in all of England, David Beckham.
If your life leaves you with questions, seek advice from under the sea. Dear Aquaman, please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Greetings, non-fish people. It is I, Hey, Aquaman! The world's second gay superhero! You heard me, Robin. All right, bring me a letter. Dear Aquaman, reads this letter. Dear Aquaman, do you have a good relationship with your parents? Indeed I do. Please welcome my father, Aquadad. Aquadad.
You don't know me.
All right. It's not Shakespeare in the Park.
Damn right.
Yeah. Looks like Aquadad's been hitting the aqua booze.
Why can't you be more like Batman, you pansy?
Now do you see what I mean?
Please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to excite you with my kung fu power. Kung fu power! My first guest tonight is a legendary performer, frankly too good for this show. She's currently performing at my first last tour. It's at the Amundsen Theatre until June the 21st, right here in Los Angeles, I believe. Is that right? Yes, it is. Los Angeles, which you can see out the window there, the beautiful. Please welcome the vision, the loveliness, the legend that is Dame Edna Everage. Everybody, Dame Edna Everage. My dear, welcome. Please take a seat.
I just want the viewers to see this lovely frock. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes, very nice. Please take it. It's lovely. It has a sort of. Would I be wrong in saying it has a sort of a playing card theme?
It has a feeling. I mean, Paris Hilton wears other people's clothes. I wear myself. This is. You may not have seen this, but it is me on this frock.
Oh, that's you.
It is
I
me.
see. Yeah, no, I see. I get it.
Well,
You must have the biggest bedazzler in the world. Look at the size of those suckers.
Well, it's a slight exaggeration, Craig, and I'm a very emotional woman tonight.
Why?
Because I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you doing this successful late-night talk show, considering that no one can understand a word
Hey,
you say. No.
Americans are very forgiving about accents,
They're
Dame Edna.
lovely. I have found them. I made a breakthrough in this country as well, some time before you did, and they love me here, and aren't they appreciative? I think we're doing better here between you and me than we would be if we were back in the old country.
Well, yes, I'm not liked at all in Scotland, but you are revered in Australia, are you not?
You are liked in Scotland. You're just thought to be a traitor, that's all.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Prince Charles doesn't like you very much.
No, well... You know, do you know Prince Charles? Are you friendly?
Of course I do. I stay at Buckingham Palace when I'm in London.
Really?
And I've got my own shelf in the fridge there. Isn't that lovely? And I'm a member of the family. Pretty well a member of the family.
Wow. So if a lot of them died, you could be Queen of England then?
Well, I could be. It's possible.
Wow.
I could be First Lady here, but not for a while yet. Mr. Bush did he put his hand on my knee once, I must say. I thought, goodbye, Laura. I thought I was in, but no. Something happened recently to me, and by the way, it's Craig, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't they funny, those Americans? They call Craig Craig. Now,
Yes.
why is that? It's C-R-A-I-G.
Yes, yes,
I
it's-
call it Craig, but everyone calls you Craig.
Well, it's
Why
because
is-
I'm an American citizen now.
Oh, you don't...
Yeah, yeah. So that's why.
Oh,
The pronunciation changes when you get your passport.
was that I don't know what they'd call me, but I'm really loving it here. I feel really at home in America.
Do you really?
I'm an Australian, of course, as you probably know. And a lot of people think Australia's a long way away, Craig.
It is.
It isn't. It isn't. It's only about 6 Ben Stiller movies away. That's all. You'll be very glad to get off the plane.
Yes, yes.
It is, though. When you think of it, Possums, it's really just watching movies in planes, and 5 or 6 movies isn't too far, is it?
No, it depends
And
on
they
the movie.
would
Yeah.
love you there, Craig.
In Australia, I've been to Australia.
Have you? Where were you there?
I went to Melbourne during my drinking years. I don't remember it well, but no, I used to go to this place in Melbourne, St Kilda, down by
I
the...
know that suburb. It's not, well, a rough type of a person down there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went. I feel terribly sad about that now, Dame Edna.
This is late show, isn't it? Think of the people sitting up watching this. Manic depressives, most of them.
Yeah, most of them. And certainly, if they weren't when the show started, they are now, Dame Edna. Oh, would you like that? I got that in Albuquerque. Well, from Albuquerque.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy as well.
Remind you of anyone?
I came to this studio. Is this NBC where we are now?
Yeah, close enough.
Well, I was invited. I was in these studios the other day in an office somewhere. They picked me up in a big limo. They brought me here, and I met some executives, and they were talking to me about doing a talk show.
Really?
Yes, I don't know that. I think I'm replacing somebody. I don't know who it could be. And they asked me if I minded late nights, you know, that type of thing.
You'd be good
Rather
at this.
exciting.
Yeah.
No, I pioneered this kind of
I
thing.
know that's what you used to have a show like this,
I had
didn't
my own talk show.
Yeah. Well, you had a sidekick, though.
It was legendary. It was cutting edge, and it was seminal. And it was
you? Yeah, you can't do seminal on CBS, you know.
It was pivotal, and it influenced a lot of people, and I liked it very much. I had my own view of the talk show concept, by the way, Craig.
Right, yeah.
I thought of it really as a monologue interrupted by total strangers. And that's really...
That's it.
I think that's how you look at it.
Yeah,
too,
knock it
Ferguson.
off.
You've written an autobiography. Now, isn't it interesting? We all want to know a little bit more about you. And there's a lovely book that's in the pipeline. Now, what's it going to be called?
It's called
Craig?
American on Purpose. It's available September 15th from all good bookstores.
Oh, is it? We must remember to mention it on your show.
No, I wouldn't dream of doing that. Can I ask you a question about your daminess?
You may ask me, Craig, ask me whatever you like.
I was going to ask you about the dame is a very high honour. Is there any honour that
People
comes...
in America don't understand, but
Right.
it's an honour bestowed on me by the Queen. But since you've cut off all connections with Britain, the chances of you becoming a dame are absolutely minimal.
On the contrary, madam. On the contrary.
But, you know, there's Dame Judi Dench, isn't there?
Oh, yes,
Little
yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
She's been made a dame, and Dame Helen Mirren.
Dame Kiri Takanawa. Dame Kiri Takanawa. She's an opera singer, yeah.
She's a wonderful New Zealand Maori opera singer.
Is that different from Australian?
Well, it is, because they tattoo their tongues. They do. It's incredible. You were talking about tongues on a show a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
connection
yes,
with
I
frogs.
was. Yeah, frogs. Oh, the big frog thing I did last night.
I loved it. I enjoyed that. The studio audience don't know what we're talking about.
No,
but
they
weren't here.
They weren't here. How could they know? Unless they watched the show last night, in which case they would know all about it.
But I get get a warm feeling here that these people adore you, Craig. And they adore you. And they adore you even more for bringing me onto the show.
Yeah, well, that's true. And I have to thank you so much for coming on the show and wearing such a lovely, elegant...
Well, I haven't gone yet. I'm
oh, right,
staying.
okay, fine.
I have enjoyed it. I feel I'm just really bonding with this little Scottish possum. He is lovely, and I hope really that they're not grooming me to replace you. They're probably putting me in some other slot.
CSI, Dame Edna. You could solve crimes.
Solve crimes and examine horrible stains on bedclothes.
Oh, yes. That's how they solve the crimes. They find the horrible stain.
Stains?
And when you find the stain, then you find the murderer. You do, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Well, perhaps you'd like to practice. You could go and look for stains now. Just go and look for some stains and see if there's been a murder.
My late husband wouldn't hurt a fly.
Right.
But the
not now, anyway.
The stains were something else.
Oh, a lot of stains?
You know, before I go, you would have loved my late husband, really. He had a medical problem, but, well, I had his prostate hanging over my head for years and years. There it is.
Well,
you know, Craig...
Yes.
My late husband, and we in Australia,
yes,
in case you need it when you're a little bit older, a little bit, not much older.
Right.
You need a little plumbing adjustment, Craig.
In the trouser department?
No, yes.
Really?
In the intimate...
Gentleman's area? Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
I need that now.
Well, we in Australia were the first people to develop the prostate transplant. A prostate transplant. It's very delicate. My husband was the first recipient of a prostate transplant in the Southern Hemisphere.
Well, where else would you get it?
Well...
Yeah. Talk show host, alive or dead, who could have said that without a scriptwriter. I can't think of anyone, can you? However, don't let me lose my friend. All right, so he got the prostate thing.
He had the transplant, and the doctors warned me. They took me aside, Craig, and they said there's some danger that your husband's organ could be rejected. I said he ought to be pretty used to that by now. No. However, on that note...
the very lovely Dame Edna, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
help feel that I've been kind of put through the mill a bit tonight. Do you know what I mean? I mean, first it was Victoria's birthday, then Joel McHale with his do-do-do-do cheeky monkeys thing, which that's kind of my thing, even although I will admit I stole the skinny tie thing from him. And then there was Dame Edna, who frankly was flirting with me. Happy birthday, Victoria. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night.